you guys saw that I made a big haul because of St. Patty's Day, and I got a bunch of cabbage and corned beef. And in the last video, I showed you guys how to pressure can corned beef. Well, and I told you what I was gonna do with the leftover cabbage. So, what we are gonna do is we're gonna make fermented sauerkraut. Now, a lot of people put it in a slow cooker and vinegar and all this stuff. To me, the heat kills the probiotics that you need. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to ferment it. So that way you keep all the beautiful flavors and the crunch that's in the cabbage and the probiotics that the fermentation creates. All right? As you guys saw, we have a bunch of cabbage. How did you guys like that little slicer that I had? I'll show it to you guys more here in a minute. So I'm going to make two different batches. My first batch is just plain regular sauerkraut with some garlic, some dill, and some peppercorns. The second batch I'm going to make, I'm going to put some beautiful red onions, some ginger, again garlic, and peppercorns. And I think I will have dill in this one too. All right? So, after the preparation, before we add any ingredients, we're going to prep the cabbage, okay? So I prepped, guys, I'm sorry, I don't really measure anything. All I know is how many heads did we have in there? 3 or 4. Hey, Thack, insert right there how many heads of cabbage we use, okay? Anyways, then we're going to use first about a good, I say, tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. And if you have, this is the pesto or the mortar? This is the pesto, a pesto. And then I just pound this, and we'll come back to me pounding this in a minute. Well, folks, look at this. I have pounded, you guys saw it was heaping full. Now, it has, we pounded it so well that, oh, look at this. Look at the juices coming off of there, okay? So now, I'm going to add I need help because I forgot to open the peppercorn. So anyways, in here, we're going to go ahead and put our dill. There's my garlic. I'm going to go ahead and put my garlic in there. And that was our normally taste tester, right? And now I love a lot of peppercorns in mine. So that was about a tablespoon of peppercorn, maybe, not quite. But anyways, folks, I ended up using 2 tablespoons of salt, okay? 2 tablespoons of salt. And then I don't use as much, what is this, dill, as I like, because, well, it's out of season right now and it is expensive to buy it. So I'm going to get all that mixed up, and that's the first batch, okay? On the second batch, I will add my red onion and my ginger. So now all I'm going to do is stuff them into my first jar. I'm going to try and do half and half as much as possible. But I have big chunks of dill that I need to break up here. Alright. Oh, look at that. Yeah, anyways. Here we go. I'm just going to stuff it in until I get, well, shoot, look at me having all sorts of problems already. Okay. So maybe I won't make little balls to shove them in. I'll just put them in little by little. Or as much as little by little as I can go. Did you need something, love? Or are you just watching the process of me messing up? Oh, okay. But anyways, I'm just having all sorts of problems with this stuffer. Anyway, and I'm just gonna keep stuffing, guys, and then we'll, because I want it packed in there nicely, nicely packed. We'll go a little more. All right, so there's that part. Now this one, sweetie, will you put the onions in for me? This one's gonna have a lot of onions. Go ahead, get the whole thing. Yeah, that's one whole red onion that I'm putting in here. You might like this one, honey, since you like onion.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's gonna be more of like a pickled onion one in this one.
Ooh,
nice. Yes. And then now the ginger.
Oh.
Yep. Thank you, sweetie. So I just added all that together. Now I've already made a mistake. I was going to use the juices to put in here. Now I was going to have juices of the ginger one in there too. But that's okay. It's all okay. Ginger is very strong. So you guys saw I did not use a lot of it. Ginger is very, very strong. So. Oh, man, we're ending up a lot with this second batch. All right. Put all the big onion pieces, the ginger pieces, all that in there. All right. Now, we're just gonna divide the juice in half. Make sure both jars gets juices. And as time goes, guys, it will make more. This cabbage has a lot of juice in it, which is awesome. But if you find that you don't have enough juice, you can add water in there. Okay? Wow, this jar. I'm going to show it to you guys. Look at this jar. Look at how much juice it does make. You guys see that? It is almost completely submerged. Oh, this jar does too. So I'll be right back and we will finish this off. Well, guys, I have these two, I think they're half-gallon jars full. Well, not completely full, almost full of it. And I'm going to show you guys. Look at, you guys see how much juice it actually created? You guys, can you see that? Look at that. So that's what's going to start our good fermentation process. Now, I normally have it in a full gallon jar, but that jar is being used for kombucha right now. Anyways, I have these weights right here, and all I do is I just make sure that they are keeping my cabbage submerged under that juice. And so I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in there to keep that weight on there. So as long as everything stays under that juice, it will ferment very nicely, which I am so happy that I got these weights. They're fairly cheap on Amazon. So yeah. And then I will put a lid, but I will not seal it all the way. I'm just going to loosely put it on there. See that? So that way air can come in and out, do its thing, do its natural thing of trying to make my sauerkraut go bad, but it can't. Now, normally I use what they call an airlock system, but my airlock is only for the gallon, like I said. So I'm going to put my weight in there, and we have so much juice in there, I'm not really worried at all. Okay, and then we do that. Now, I would Oh, that was just a little side. So, guys, make sure you put a plate under these because with fermentation, you will get a little bit of bubbliness, and along with that bubbliness, you get the humidity, and sometimes you will get what seems like liquid on the outside. Okay, so I normally wait 14 days, 10 to 14 days, and then I will taste it. And yeah, that's how easy it is to ferment cabbage or sauerkraut. Ferment sauerkraut instead of doing it in the crock pot, losing all your probiotics and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a jar of my already done cabbage or sauerkraut, and that's why I decided to do this, is because it's almost all gone. I'll be right back with it. Well, folks, this is all I have left. I mean, it went fast, and I only made it a couple months ago, but I mean, it is absolutely delicious. So delicious. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Still crunchy. And the flavor is insanely good. Folks, I wanted you guys to see how easy that was to make something really healthy, full of probiotics and all this other stuff. So, if you guys want to try it, I hope you guys use this video as a reference. There are tons of other videos out there. This one could just be a reference for beginners if you want to try some. I want to thank you guys again for watching and always coming back. Until next time, may all your adventures be A-OK.